Hi everyone, I'm Dylan from Lord of Terrain, and today I'd like to talk to you about a World Devoured mega set. The mega set was designed to fill out an entire table's worth of terrain for games like Warhammer 40,000. This means that on a standard gaming table, which is 60 by 44 inches, you'll be able to fill out the entire board with really cool alien-themed terrain. It is composed of many pieces of terrain, including 6 spires, 5 sets of pyramids, 3 nest of eggs, and 2 very large vent pieces of terrain. There's quite a lot of weight to each of these pieces since they're made out of resin, and they're packaged in a very large, cool thematic box, which I'll show you now. Now, of course, it is just a box, but it is a little bit more than that. Usually when you have an entire table's worth of terrain, one of the great difficulties is transportation. This entire set is designed to go inside this box. It's very cool, very styled. It also has a magnetic lip. And you can easily store it on a shelf. Essentially, this looks like a very cool themed board game which can fit into any home hobby room. No more having to carry around an entire large crate of terrain to go to a store, go to a mate's house, and pull it out all separately. No more big mess. The entire table's worth fits inside this box. It all comes primed dark grey in order to ensure that your paint sticks to it really well. Of course, feel free to prime it on top of that with whatever colour you want. You won't lose any detail. It's incredibly well detailed and high definition material since it's resin cast and all cleaned up beforehand. You can paint it in whatever way you want. For example, I've got a spire here that I've painted up. You can see the bone colour and that blue on the back with the pattern. There's many different styles. I've got some images on the screen now that you can look at. You can see all different colours. You'll also notice in the image on screen a table there with bases. Those are acrylic bases. The bases do not come in the box. The reason for that is that the rules for Warhammer, for example, will change over time. Therefore, how you may base or not base the terrain is likely to change. I didn't want customers paying for that extra cost. So it's totally up to you as to what you do. Currently, as of the rules of Warhammer 40,000, which at the filming of this video is for 10th edition, using the Leviathan mission pack, I would advise that you check out our free document off of the website, which shows you how to use the mega set for a World Devoured in that scenario. So for example, we've got the 5 deployment maps, each lined out how to place the terrain to get the most out of it. This does require the use of some sort of basing. Like I said, I've got acrylic bases there in the image, but you can use whatever you would like. The critical thing here is that you're using the bases in order to create line of sight blocking terrain, which currently, as per the rules of Warhammer 40,000, are ruins. It's incredibly fun, and I've tested it at large events already with 2,000 point and 1,000 point games, and it's worked for both of them. So they're optimized for match play. As new mission packs are released by Games Workshop, I'll also update this free document so that they match those correctly and you can use them in your games. It's very fun. It's a gigantic hobby project as well, of course, painting up an entire set, but it looks awesome when it's all said and done. I hope you have lots of fun playing and painting up this set in your games. Thank you so much for listening. Cheers.